with the amazing Walter Smith. Walter is coming to perform at the 13th Animal Action Night this Saturday at the Quality Hotel Mermaid Waters. I'm going to shut up now so you can hear this beautiful flute play. Wow, wasn't that beautiful? Walter Smith has so much experience. It's such an honour to have him back at the Animal Action Night this Saturday. Now, Walter, what was that you were just playing?
It's what I call a spirit song. So the native flute you play through emotions, through feelings. You don't play like the Western world plays songs. You come from the heart, feelings, emotions. You're sending love. Play compassion, and that's where, virtually what I do, and that's what's meant to be done.
Beautiful. That was just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous music, and we're going to have a lot more from Walter on Saturday. We also have Tenor Russ coming. We've got Roger Davey and Adam Bartlett coming to perform. We've got Tyson Coleman, country music singer, and we have Lauren Napier as a beautiful soulful singer as well. And we're going to be doing a live stream. So if you can't actually attend the physical event, we've got a beautiful sit-down dinner event happening, 2-course meal, drink on arrival, and we've got dancing through the night and light show with We Are DJs as well. So it's going to be a fantastic event. And this is your 10th year, Walter. Amazing.
It is.
Unbelievable. We're just trying to work out. We thought it was 8 or 9, but here we are. We actually worked it out to be, this is going to be actually the 10th year, which is just fantastic. And Walter, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much for your support over the years.
You're welcome.
It's really, you really do add a very special touch to the events, and you've also been a great supporter of the Gold Coast Business Laughter Club events as well, and performed at every single one of those as well. So we love your work, and I know you're getting busier and busier now with your healings as well. So can you explain a bit about that, what the other work you do?
Yeah, I do healing slightly different. I've been on a journey of studying shamanism, working with shamanism, teaching to some degree, because it's not really a course, it's a way of life, and not everybody looks for the way of life. But it's virtually working with energy, and what my forte is transforming people that are traumatized, been abused, all the stuff that makes you feel like you're going crazy and you don't want to live in this world. So we can turn all that around. If people follow the principles that I teach, then their life will turn around. It's a guarantee. If they don't follow the principles, it's like anything else. You don't take your medicine, you're not going to get a result. So, yeah, and I work with a lot of people that's stuck. I've just been working about 12 weeks with a gentleman called Chris Duncan, just to help to fine-tune Chris in some of the things that I work with, and he's a great man. He's virtually like an Anthony Robbins. He's worked with Anthony Robbins. He's a high flyer, got a good heart, but he wanted to fine-tune a few things to help him to shine even more, and that's what's happening.
Fantastic. And how did you first get into playing flute?
I could say I was conned into it, but I had a teacher from England called Janet Jeffries, who now is in spirit, beautiful lady. She was also a shaman that worked. She was English, but she had worked with Sun Bear. Sun Bear was a mentor of mine, always loved the work that he's done. And I went to some of her drumming nights, took it on board. This is about 40 years ago, a long time. Took it on board, enjoyed it, and I found I started to change. And then when Sun Bear died, Janet said to me, I'm going back to England to carry on the journey. Her mother's sick and that. So she said, we've spent some good time together because I was helping her in her spiritual journey as she was helping me. She said, look, there's a lot of things I've got I can't take back with me. Is anything you want? She said, I've got books, I've got all sorts of stuff. And I said, yeah, that flute sitting there in the center of the circle looks pretty attractive. And she said, that's Sunbear's flute. And obviously she was the keeper of the flute when he was in England and Europe doing workshops. So she said, well, you can have that. So I gave her some money for it as an exchange because she got to find the money to get back to England. So I became the keeper of the flute. And even though Sunbear is deceased, when I play it, when you hold it, certain people, it's like clairvoyance, and they can feel him. He's still around. So I felt blessed. And that was my first flute. It sat on the wall for 2 years. Every time I took it off and tried to play it, it squawked. And yeah, it was me. I didn't know what to do. So I just sat and asked, and I believe that some of his teachings came through on moving the fingers, breathing the correct way, and all of a sudden the door started to open. Here I am, 30-odd years down the track, playing flutes. I also started to make flutes, exclusive ones, which will eventually be collectors, because they're not just a basic flute. They're designed for healing. They're going to be full of sacred geometry. Yeah, they're going to be like a magic wand. So yeah, I enjoy my work. I love it.
Fantastic. And what sort of response do you find from people after you play? What do people say to you?
Most of the time, well, let's take the last Animal Action Day. It attracted 4 or 5 people to me. One was, I've taught him to play the flute. He's quite a high flyer. He's a magician, he's a comedian, and now he's become a very close soul brother. I taught Michael Bennett to play. I started him off, and then he has his own, skills and abilities that he is learnt to use his talent and listen, and he's a very capable man, and he plays the flute beautiful. And he was going to come and play on stage with me for Animal Action Day, and then his business promoter said, there's a cruise you've got to go to and you can't miss it. So
right,
that's okay. It's good. Works out good. We did a little gig together for Dream Guards the other Friday morning, and I tell you, that was best thing that ever happened to me. I love the kids around. I love them laughing and joking, and they're just so comical. And yeah, they just love the flute. I felt like the Pied Piper.
Oh, that's great. Fantastic.
So it was good, yeah.
Yes, we love Michael Bennett and Donna Lee Perfect.
Yes.
Fantastic friends. And you met them at my party, I think.
I did. I met them at your party, but I met them at Animal Action Day first.
Ah, okay.
And then I think I came to your party.
Right. And you reconnected.
Reconnected.
Nice.
And a few other people. And then I had, back to your question, what was the reaction with people? Most people sit on the front row. Mainly the ladies, that the flute, the Lakota flute, love flute, bird flute, okay? It's all about opening the heart. And the reaction that I normally get is a lot of people in the front row got tears running down their eyes because their hearts are just open. So, and then I was kind of swamped later on with loads and loads of questions, and I got some clients, some students out of it, and the journey goes. The journey is to put the flute out there because of the vibrational frequency.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, the world definitely needs more love, and this is the love flute, right? So fantastic work you're doing, Walter. And if anyone wants to have a healing session with you or wants to find out more about the flute or book you for performing, where can they find you? You
can get me on Facebook. You just type in Walter Smith, and you'll find that there's a lot of Walter Smiths. I think my dad traveled around a lot. But
I have tagged you in this post, so they'll find you on the tag.
So you'll see me. I've got a large eagle on my arm. So the eagle and my hairstyle, you can't miss me. You can't miss me.
Love it. And animals, of course, are very big in Native American tradition. And what do animals personally mean to you? Why have you been such a great supporter of this cause?
Mainly, I love animals. Animals connect to me. Even people say, oh, my dog, all it does is bites people, but it's come and laid down alongside of you. Why? It's just the energy. That's what it is. And in the past, I've trained horses. I've trained horses and I've trained dogs. And so animals I just love. But I am connected to certain totem animals, which is a spiritual being, through the teachings and trainings I've had over the last 50 years. So, yeah. And I think sometimes these things are in your blood. So, yeah. So it's all good. I just enjoy my life.
Thank you, Walter. And you are amazing. You don't look anything near your age. I don't know if you want to share your age, but you know, you're very youthful.
74.
Amazing.
And I can still do cartwheels across the back lawn at home.
Wow.
And people wonder what the hell you're on. I'd like some of it.
Yeah. What's the secret?
Secret is being not thinking positive, but living positive. And looking after your health, eating the right stuff. I mean, we all get sick from time to time, but I'm like an old dinosaur. I'm going to be here for a long, long time.
Yeah, we love it. Thank you so much.
Too much work to do.
Absolutely. Thank you, Walter. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you to everyone who supports the Animal Action events, to everyone else who's supported the event. It's just been phenomenal. I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for all the media support we've had. We're on 4CRB yesterday, Gold Coast Sun today, right across all the Gold Coast Sun editions. 130,000 copies have gone out right across the Gold Coast today. We've got a huge story on page 5. We've got Lynn Santa, the founder of Land of the Free, with a photo with Priscilla Presley, who's supporting the cause as well to help end trophy hunting of endangered animals, to help stop it. It's about time we stop this. There's 120,000 trophy hunted animals that go back to America every single year. I think that's just absolutely disgusting. You know, lions, bears, rhinos, elephants. It's just shocking what's going on. So we need to all do something about it, I believe. And I think with every little thing that we do, we can all help. Now, we do have a live stream this Saturday. If you can't attend personally from anywhere in the world, you can support it for just $37 or make a donation to the cause as well. So just check out Animal Action Night for big cats, or come and join us on Animal Action events. It's all this Saturday at the Quality Hotel Mermaid Waters. It's going to be a fantastic night, and we'd love to see you there. Thanks again, Walter. Any final words?
Live life to the fullest. And I always say to people, do a RAK, R-A-K, whenever you can, a random act of kindness. We need it.
We do. Thank you so much. And you've certainly done yours, and you do yours all the time. Thank you, Walter. And it really is fantastic to give and to contribute. Actually, it's a basic human need, is contribution. So it's really great to be able to help others. Thank you so much, Walter. Thank you to everyone who's watching this live right now. Tukia, Fahim, Megan, Shanine, Rowan, Stephen, Lynn has joined. Hello, Lynn. We're just talking about you. And Duncan, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to have a great night on Saturday night. Come and join us. Animal Action Night for big cats, all for a great cause. Thank you, Walter. We'll be seeing Walter perform live. So see you then. Walk in beauty. Walk in beauty. Beautiful. Bye for now.
Bye. Snowing.